Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Hello, how you doing? We're going to talk about our favourite topic of conversation today, microtransactions. Yay! Nothing micro about them. Anyway, before we go into that, just want to say something briefly. Some people gave me a little bit of criticism last year. And the reason why is because I refuse to buy Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And people were saying, Az, it's a good game, you're missing out. Now, my reason for not purchasing Assassin's Creed Odyssey was I refused to support a company and I refused to buy a game that was AAA price, releasing with 7 pages of microtransactions, macro transactions, 7 pages. And the most egregious of them was an XP boost. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey, when it first came out, was grindy. Grindy. Really trying to push people to the shop to spend even more money to get that EXP boost. That EXP boost affected the game. That microtransaction affected the game. And all the people who still say it's a wonderful game still say, where it kind of gets a bit grindy at the end as well. And they made an adjustment to the EXP because of it and stuff like this. But it didn't take away from the fact that this was a game coming out at full whack with 7 pages of microtransactions. I refuse to support Ubisoft. I refuse. Because although Ubisoft probably put out a better quality of game compared to the likes of EA and Activision, who, to be honest with you, either just put out the same shit every year, or in some cases, in EA's case, put out hot garbage. Although they put out a better quality of the game, I won't do it. I won't do it. So, you can feel free to criticise. But the thing is, it makes me not want to touch Ubisoft at all. Now, I'm relatively intrigued about Watch Dogs 3, but I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to purchase it, at the very least, not at launch, because I don't trust Ubisoft an inch. I don't trust them to release a game that is full whack in terms of AAA price and fair when it comes to monetization. Now, fair really when it comes to monetization is there isn't any. But I don't believe so. I think Watch Dogs 3 is going to be absolutely stuffed like a Christmas turkey, a little bit seasonal, a bit too early. But pumpkins get unstuffed, ladies. It will be stuffed full of microtransactions. And you will have, and I'm going to call you what you are, fucking idiots. Idiots that are going, oh, it's cosmetic, it's cosmetic. When the reason why a load of us play these certain types of games is to look cool. That's why people play MMORPGs, is to look cool. It's why people play Destiny 2, they want to look cool. It's why people play shit like Anthem, it's because they want to look cool. That is one of the driving forces in the game, is to make yourself look as cool as possible. But it's only cosmetic. So you end up with plenty of games, and virtually all of them come under criticism, whether I like them or not, for stuffing the best looking things in the store. Watch Dogs 3 will be rammed full of it. So with that opening rant out of the way, and can I say it was pretty stellar, let's talk about the unmitigated hot garbage that is Ghost Recon, Badlands, Breakpoint, whatever. Who gives a toss? Another Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon, something that's generic. Do you know something about Ubisoft game? Oh, sorry, I'm off on one. I haven't done a video for a couple of days. I'm all wound up. I'm off on one. Do you know something about Ubisoft games? Every fucking one of them is the same. Now, I normally pull my Fs now, but I couldn't on that occasion. Every one of them is identical. It doesn't matter if it's Assassin's Creed or Ghost Recon or Watch Dogs or whatever it may be. Every game is built identical. Absolutely identical. The only reason that you can tell the franchises apart is because of the time periods at which this may be set in. Oh, this is like medieval time, Grecian time, Assassin's Creed. This one's got guns. Oh dear, slightly tougher guns, but it's not urban. It's more war orientated. Oh, it's a Tom Clancy. That's how you distinguish between Ubisoft games. They're just the same. Every game is the same. And you got garbage like IGN and shit like that putting out things going, oh, well, Ubisoft, they put out a whole load of games and that's got to be good for the industry. Oh, fuck off. They put out the same thing, just spam, spam, spam. Just put a big wide net of shit to sell digital crap because every single game works under the same premise with the same features, with the same functions. Holy cow, this rant just got extreme. Buy a charity mug. Watch the previous video. It's going to a good cause. So, now, let's talk about Ghost Recon, whatever it's going to be. Because this came out, and in itself, the game is divided. People are divided. I've seen footage of it. To me, it looks very generic. It looks very basic. And to be honest with you, it looks rather terrible. The animations look absolutely dreadful. The story looks laughable. Whatever. It just looks like, I don't know, it kind of looks like Far Cry. It looks like Far Cry that's had its budget slashed in half and told to make it a multiplayer, whatever. To me, it doesn't appeal to me one bit. And so that in itself is dividing people. But this comes out at full whack. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, feel free, but I believe that if you bought the Super Duper Express with Caffeine edition, you actually got a few days early access. And it was those people that bought that version that got to see the locked microtransactions on beta. Because when they had the recent beta, all the shop items locked. Couldn't see. You couldn't see how they were going to pull your pants down and do you up the wrong un. You couldn't see. They did an Activision. Hey, we're going to release Call of Duty without microtransactions. So you can't downvote us. You can't vote us down. You can't give us a bad review score because of it. And then once all the reviews are in, then we're going to stuff it full. One person, sync skill up. One person had the integrity afterwards to pull his review. If you're going to pull that, I'm going to pull my review. But do the others? Where are all the others? Where are all the other companies pulling their reviews, adjusting their reviews accordingly? Nah. Gotta get your hand job from Acti. Oh, Acti, come on, I'm so close. I'm so fucking close, Acti. Holy cow, this is not the video I imagined in my head. It was all full of, well, yes, the sophisticated Singapore dollar when you do the conversion rate. But this just went... Because this whole gaming industry, right, I've been enjoying myself recently. Well, not physically, I've been very ill. But it's allowed me to do certain things. Before I was ill, I was playing classic WoW. I was playing a version of World of Warcraft from 15 years ago. And it wasn't just a version of the game 15 years ago. It was an industry 15 years ago. Can I get an amen for that? Please? Amen. Thank you. It was an industry mentality 15 years ago. Look at WoW 15 years ago. Look at the shit tip it is now. 15 years of innovation in gaming. Giving you what you want. No, giving your shareholders what they want. More Dora. You should tip me. That's what it is. And that's all it's been. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I got to see a little ray of sunshine over the last few days of Destiny 2, Shadowkeep, where Bungie has split from Activision. This is more of their idea about what they want to do. And do you know what? It's so much better. And with the Eververse store reined so far back now, it's not in your face. It's nothing like that. It's not pushing you to buy. Nothing like that whatsoever. It's saying, hey, we got a plan. We've got a story. Go and have some fun. And they've tweaked the, they made all the various changes that they made over the last couple of years with it. And it's now a fantastic game. A little ray of light. But Ubisoft, Activision, EA, they're all in this cesspit now. They can't get out of it. And even recently, holy cow, this rant is still going. With Nintendo and the Mario Kart on the mobile phone. Just some $5 fucking port to the mobile that was like, buy $60 of this, $70 of that, $20 of this. Fuck off! So, Badlands, Breakpoint, Bumfest, whatever, Ghost Recon Bumfest, that's what it's now going to be called. When people bought that special super duper version with caffeine, they got to see everything. Everything in their micro transaction store. And for all you, it's just cosmetic. I piss off you. Fuck off. Do one. Understand how that is harming gaming too. And when you do, come back. When you don't, go off and just, watch some shill site. It's not just full of cosmetics. It's cosmetics. It's upgrades. It's boosters. It's weaponry. It's blueprints. It's pay to win, pay to win, pay to win, pay to win, and cosmetics. There, look, I'm still going. Better. With an average cosmetic price of around $6 a piece of shit. This is how they release AAA now. A mobile monetization scheme. As if it was free to play. And they were trying to suck you in and siphon off as much money, which in itself is bad enough. But that's the way they've developed this game. Ubisoft, fuck off. Right off. Right off. I'm not going to touch this. Thank goodness it wasn't even on my radar. Watch Dogs 3, forget it. Forget it. I'm not even going to look at that game till about 4 weeks, 6 weeks, maybe 6 months after launch to see what they've done with that. I've got no interest in your Assassin's Creed franchise. I don't care how good, and when I say good, it's all the fucking same, the game is. I am not purchasing a full whack game to have thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of EXP boosters, pay-to-win weapon boosters, weapon blueprints for more pay-to-win. Get out of it. Just fuck right off. Absolutely disgusting. Just disgusting beyond belief. Wow. That was certainly not what I had planned for today's video. So, hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links, they're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.